Yo, yeah, listen, yo. First of all, let me just say this, okay? No, first, Magi chapter 214 review. This was a yo status chapter. That's obvious, okay? I mean, talk about progression. Whoa, we just learned a shit ton of crap about Alma Toran. And Solomon, is Solomon like universal? Like, what's happening right now? Like, did Magi just spike in power? Like, yo, like, are they this? I'm drooling. Holy, yo, dude, I don't know what's happening right now. Solomon, did he create another dimension? I mean, I thought that he created the world, the world, but it's looking like he made another dimension, or he made a world within another dimension. So let me leave it at that, alright? Because we don't know the specifics. And according to the end of the chapter, the Alma Toran arc. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. The Alma Toran arc is going to start in the next issue of either the next chapter or the next volume. I don't know. Well, either way, next chapter. No, yeah. From the context of the end of this week's chapter of Magi, they're gonna go into a new arc, Alma Toran, probably in the next chapter of Magi, which is awesome. I love it. Yes, 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 yes. Go. Yeah. All right. So that being said, though, let me get the one negative out of the way. Even though the chapter's even though the chapter's yo status, the thing here is that there is one negative. And that negative, my personal opinion, is the fact that King Solomon, he just like, his introduction is just random. And let me read to you what they actually said, right? In the last page, because I actually said it, right? It says, because, Aladdin says that humanity was like the weakest of all the species that lived on the planet of Alma Toran, or the world of Alma Toran. The 9 intelligent species that were actually on the planet. And I'll get that later. But Aladdin says this, okay? Yes, but from humanity, a man called King Solomon, with the strongest power in the world, appeared and created a new one. Before long, he would outdo the entire world. The reason why I don't like that is because it's like King Solomon, he just hopped in this bitch. Like, yeah, I'm here, poof, Danny Phantom, Casper, I'm here. And it's like, what? Like, you weren't born, you weren't. I mean, maybe they'll explain about all that stuff later on in the Alma Toran arc, or maybe even at the beginning, because we can assume that since it's going to be an arc about Alma Toran, the main character, the person that we're going to follow, is probably going to be King Solomon himself. It's just that, to me, his introduction, the way Aladdin like depicted, like, and then one day King Solomon appeared, and it's like, wow, like, so he just hops in, like, yeah. I'm like, whoa, like, so to me, that could have been done a lot better. But at the same time, keep in mind that this will probably be explained in a further detail when they actually go full on in the Alma Toran arc, which I'm stoked for. I'm stoked. I'm stoked. All right. So that being said, let's move on. Oh wait, before I move on to the actual chapter in of itself, because the chapter has more stuff going forward, obviously. Because I'm going to mention this in every video that I do for today and for the next few days, probably. Right now on Patreon.com, okay, if you go down in the description box down below, what I'm doing is that I'm doing, if you support me, I support you project, alright? And I'm going to see how this works out. If it's good, then I'm keep on doing it. If it's not so good, if I don't get enough support, that kind of stuff, then we're not going to do it anymore. But what it is, very simply put, is I'm going to give people prizes, and the first prize I want to give is a PlayStation 4. But you have to be a patron of mine, and a minimum of $3 a month. And that's the thing. That's the way it's set up. And you don't have to do it. I mean, you can do one. I don't care. But if you want the prizes, it has to be at least $3 a month. And what it is, basically, is that the more people we have doing this, the more prizes we can do. I really want to go for 2 PS4s. So if I can do that, and I can choose a winner lottery style, and I can mail them their prize, I think that they'll be happy. My assumption here is that if some dude were to give me a PlayStation 4 for simply giving $3 a month, whoa. But I don't plan on stopping there. I plan on, in the future, probably doing, volumes of certain manga, volume like stacks, Blu-rays of certain, animes, like the Tengen Toppa stuff that's like $300-$400, like whoa. So, stuff like that. And I just want to see if it actually works out. So if you're down for it, go ahead, become a patron of mine. That link is going to be in the description box down below. You don't have to do it, or you don't have to do $3. You can do $1, $2, whatever you want to do. It's your choice, all right? It's your discretion. So, that being said, let's move on. The chapter itself. Whoa. So, first of all, apparently, according to Kouen, Judar is training. He's training. Well, I can't really be like too shocked because Aladdin himself did it. One of the key reasons why he went to Magnostadt was to learn and hone magic. So he was training in Magnostadt. It's very obvious. But it threw me off because I thought that him and I didn't know exactly what him and Hakuryu were going to do. So now that we know that they're actually training, quote unquote, like they're having sessions in like some corner somewhere, like it's Rocky. They're getting ready for something, and I'm pretty sure it involves taking over Althamen or something like that. I don't know, but yeah, because I believe that Judar wants to take over Althamen, and one of the best things to how you go about doing that is that you kill the leader. And who's the leader? Ren Gyokuen. And who wants to kill her? Hakuryu. Hakuryu, he can't, his rage, his hatred for his own mother will not subside. No. It will never satiate. He must kill her. He must slit her throat. Or however he can kill her. Alright? Now let's move on. So that's number 1. Number 2. Okay? Sinbad was actually, he surprised me. Because when we have Aladdin, and he's talking about how he's from another world, okay? Sinbad says, so do you mean like another celestial body? Because I've done some research, I've done some digging in, and I've discovered, or I've come to the notion that there are probably several other celestial bodies that exist around stars. And I'm like, yo, Sinbad! Yo, what the heck? Like, this dude, I like it. I'm liking Sinbad a lot more now. He did the research, he opened the textbooks, and he dived into it. So he understands, and like the finalists guys, they had no idea what the hell they're talking about. A lot of people there didn't know what they're talking about. Like, Orba didn't know, Toto wasn't really too sure. But Drakon, he knew what he was talking about. So basically, the thing here is that there is a lot of intelligence going on here. All right, it's not just people who are just listening in and they're like they're stone faced, like they're just like, what the hell's happening? Like we don't understand. And even Alibaba seemed to understand what Aladdin was talking about too, and that surprised me because I'm not saying that Aladdin isn't Alibaba. I'm not saying that he's not smart. I'm saying that I'm shocked that he could actually perceive what was being discussed about the planets and about number 3, the alternate dimension, in which Alma Toran, this confirms it. Alma Toran is another dimension. Okay? And from the planet itself comes from another dimension. And the thing we can assume now with, I'm not going to say 100% guarantee, but with at least over 90, is that the portals to the Jinn, wherever they reside, those are alternate dimensions or places that reside in alternate dimensions specifically designed for that particular Jinn. So every time they open the portal, we see like a world, and then they just dive into the world, and then voila, in that zone is an alternate dimension designed for that particular Jinn. That's my assumption. That's my take. But I think it's kind of spot on. That's my belief. That, because I mean, to me, it makes the most sense. It does. So the gateways are dimensional gateways. That's what they are. Which to me, I think is awesome. But then again, that's my belief. It hasn't been fully explained yet, and we may get an explanation of that in the Alma Toran arc. Which, because King Solomon, he's the guy that did it all, and that brings up point number 4. Point number 4: King Solomon, what is he? Because honestly, like at this point in time, he's looking like omnipresent, like omnipotent, because he's making like either he made the dimension itself, which would imply that he made everything in that dimension. Like he made the planets, he made the stars, he made all that shit, which I think is a real big stretch. King Solomon made the stars and the planets and the galaxies, and to me, I think it's a real big stretch. Because that's a massive jump. That's a massive jump in overall power. No way. Like, whoa, what the But he was somehow able to actually make contact with another dimension. And he was able to, and he's not even a magician. That's the shocking part. I mean, as far as, no, he is. He is. He is, because he has a staff. So, we don't know. Let me leave it at that for now, because we don't know what he is. Could he see the root? No, well, he probably could. No, he can. He has to be a magician. He has to be. Who had a household and who had a metal vessel? I mean, wait, hold on, no, that's not possible. Magicians can't use households and metal vessels. Well, in this world, Alma Toran may have been different. I scratch my head. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay, I don't know. You see, that's a toughie. That's a toughie. But he controls all of the root on the planet. So we know now for a fact that King Solomon, he still resides, he still exists as an entity of some kind. And he controls the root of the entire planet. And he is the quote-unquote god of the planet. And Aladdin is betraying the god of the planet. He is going against the wishes of the god of the planet. Let's say planet, not universe. And he's doing so because he feels that the god of the planet is wrong. That's the next point. How Aladdin feels that they are better off learning about the history of Alma Toran so they can make countermeasures against what occurred on the planet. And he also explains how King Solomon believes that if people were to find out about Alma Toran, it would remove the concept of individualism on the planet, and people would fall into despair, and the world would quote-unquote stop. Which to me, I think means the Black God. So it's awesome, man. It's just phenomenal. The exposition is it is delicious. Delicious. Like a bowl of tricks. It's all in the mix, motherfucker. Yeah, I love it. So is there one more thing? Aladdin himself, he's talking about how he's from there, how the jinn are from there, and how Al-Thaman, he didn't say specifically, but he means Ren Gokuen is there. And yeah, Yeah, yeah. So that to me was awesome. That to me is amazing. I'm loving. So this chapter is a yo. And by the way, Yunnan said that he had the power to hear all things on this side of the world. So how come he didn't know where Judar was? If he could hear all things, maybe Judar has some method of preventing Yunnan from hearing him. I don't know. But at this point in time, all I can say is that maybe Yunnan's powers aren't that quote-unquote all-powerful as we first thought they were. Because he can control the matter, or whatever their matter is. Because it's not really like matter. It's like these small little dudes holding hands. Like, yeah! It's like, what the fuck is this shit? But, I mean, whatever. He can control and manipulate them, and he can hear most of the stuff on this side of the world. And actually both sides of the world. So, but his powers aren't, you know, like, they're not omni anything, right? They're like, he can't hear everything on the planet, apparently. But the chaptering overall, again, it's a yo chapter. I just love to this chapter to death, because we're now getting answers for questions, alright? We're getting answers for questions that we have so long desired. Alma Toran, another dimension. Alright? And there are countless numbers of dimensions. So basically, their universe is actually an omniverse. Alright? It's the omniverse of Magi. And that's confirmed now, because Aladdin said so. Alright? Solomon exists. He resides within this dimension as an entity. And he controls all the Rook on the planet. So, right there, and the fact that Alma Toran itself had 9 species that were intelligent, and they actually have, according to Kouen, they have the same essence, they have the same feel as a household who has fully assimilated with the abilities of a djinn. Hey, these are signs here. So, oh my god. So does that mean, oh shit, does that mean that some of the unique species in the dungeons were from Alma Toran? Ba-da-da! Oh, dude. Yo, can I do Yo Plus? Is that possible? Can I do Yo? I want to do Yo Plus. Yo Plus. No, yo, because see now, no, because I can't start doing Yo Pluses, because if I do that, then no, yo, it's still a yo, but Jesus, I love this series, man. Like, this series needs a lot more English followers. I'm dead serious. Magi needs. Now I see. I always knew that this series was amazing, but now I know that this series, in fact, does deserve its ranking. Like the last ranking it got, like top 5, I think top 3 actually. When it came to no, top 4 when it came to the 2013 volume sales. Magi's phenomenal. This shit is awesome. All right. I love it. I love Sinbad. I love the shit. Solomon. Let's go. All right. So I'm done. I will see you guys later. All right. This is King Lightning. Be sure, of course, rate the video, comment, and subscribe as always. The link for Patreon.com is once again in the description box down below. Check it out if you're interested. I would say yes, go, fly like eagles in the sky, and soar like a bird into the whole wild world. Why Magi rooks? Fucking love this shit. Alright, peace. Have a nice day.